Hello, you're listening to Overwhelm is Optional.
So this is a special edition about mornings and how we start our day, because how we start our day can make a huge difference to how our day goes. But I don't want you to get too hung up on the idea that, oh my God, I have to have this huge routine in the morning, or I don't start my day right and my whole day's ruined, because this is clearly nonsense. Because at any point during your day, you can just reset your day. But I did want to talk about starting the day with more intention rather than allowing our minds to hijack our day before we've even got going. So at least we get a kind of head start on the overwhelm. So wherever you are in your day at the moment, let's just take a moment to tune in and see what's going on. So this time when we're going to tune in, we're still using the body to tune in, but we're going to just start observing the mind and see what state of overwhelm it's in. So it's just let's just start by noticing that for you. So I invite you to just pause, and if you're in a safe position to do so, close your eyes because it's easier. Otherwise, please don't close your eyes. And just for a moment, allow all your attention to go into your feet. Really feel your feet. Just notice what's going on in your feet. Allow your attention to move from the external into your feet. If you're driving, you can't do this because you need to be super aware of the external. And then once you've started to move your attention into your feet, you'll probably notice that your attention keeps getting pulled back into the external environment, whatever's going on, the people around you, or your mind is yanking your attention back to the stuff you need to get done and that you don't have time for this. Just notice that. Just notice whatever is going on. And then just keep pulling your attention, escorting it, firmly but gently back to your feet. And just doing this for a little while, hopefully you can start to see that actually you can gain some control over where your attention is going. So feel your feet on the ground. Notice how your left foot feels, and then your right foot. Both feet together. Then take your attention, your awareness into your belly, the centre of your body, and just notice any sensations in the belly. And then if the belly wants to soften, now's a really good time to just allow it to do that. But don't force anything, don't try and change anything. So you're just giving your body the space to release tension in the middle of it if it wants to. And if it doesn't, it's really important to acknowledge that and just notice that without any judgment. And if judgment comes about how I can't do this, I'm rubbish at this, I'm so tense, this is ridiculous, then just notice that as well. So at no point in any of these tune-ins in my method are you trying to achieve anything. You're never trying to change what's going on. You're never trying to relax your body, breathe deeply, calm your mind, stop your thinking, stop the overwhelm. Because that adds to the overwhelm. It's just another thing to do. It's another thing to strive for and aim for. And it's another thing to fail at or judge yourself as not very good at. So forget all that. Let's make it super easy. Feel your feet on the ground. Just notice any sensations in the feet. And then take your awareness to your belly again and notice any sensations in the belly. Allow your belly to soften if it wants to, and if it doesn't, that's okay. And then just take your awareness to your shoulders, particularly the distance between the shoulders and the ears. Just notice that. And if the shoulders start to come away from the ears, that's okay. If they don't, that's okay. There's no difference between the two. Your shoulders might be really hunched up near your ears, or they might be super relaxed. Doesn't matter. Just notice. It is enough to notice, to pay attention. So we're just going to run through that one more time to get you super focused. Really brilliant attention. Feel your feet on the ground. Allow your belly to soften or not. Allow your shoulders to come away from your ears or not. And notice how you feel. Notice how you feel. Okay, so if you were listening to this or you wanted to practice this first thing in the morning when you woke up, which is ideal, then you wouldn't be able to feel your feet on the ground. So you'd have to change it to just feel your feet. Feel the duvet on your feet or whatever, obviously. And it's also really helpful if you're going to start this as soon as you wake up and realise where your attention is. So if you realise that actually your attention's already been hijacked by everything you've got to do today, then that can be a really overwhelming, muddled way to start the day. And the quickest, fastest, easiest way to get out of that is to purposely move your attention away from that overwhelmed, clogged up mind that's already trying to solve your day, and move your attention all the way down to your feet, because they're the furthest you can get with your body away from your mind, and then into your belly and your shoulders. But if you're in bed, it's really, really helpful to just get that sensation of being in bed. Notice that you're still in bed, because so much of the time we're living in our heads, we're not in our bodies, and we actually don't even know where we are. I mean, how many times have it's the whole horrible driving thing, isn't it? It's, I don't know how I arrived. Like, you've missed all the driving that you've just done, or you've missed what somebody important said in a meeting, or how many times you've had a shower and actually not even noticed that you're in the shower because your mind's solving problems, getting ahead on the day. And that's really sad, isn't it? Because actually I think a shower is an amazing invention. Not everybody has access to a shower. And for me, whenever I'm away from a shower, like when I go to Glastonbury or anything like that, coming back, that first shower is so amazing. So I try, and I just think, well, what if I could have that experience of a shower every time I had a shower? That's like serious amount of joy in my day without any effort from me, because I'm going to have a shower anyway. So I might as well really, really enjoy it, which means getting out of my head, because I tend to have a lot of ideas in the shower, which means I'm in my head and then I miss the shower. It's like stupid. And then our shower broke. And that, as soon as that was mended, I was back there, straight back in. Oh my God, showers are amazing. What a luxurious, amazing experience it is to have water at the correct temperature coming out of the side of the wall or the ceiling. Oh my God, it's amazing. It's like being in your own personal waterfall. It is like being in your own personal temperature controlled waterfall. It is an awesome experience to have a shower. Showers are amazing. So let's go back to what I was saying. So starting your day, notice, if you can, as soon as you wake up, where your mind's gone. Pull your mind back into your body. If you can, do this before you get out of bed, because that's the very beginning of your day, right? And then whatever you do next, see if you can just keep anchoring your attention back into your body. Now, you can't keep it anchored in your body. You're not like a Jedi. Well, you might be. If you can do this, fine. I don't know why you're listening to my podcast, because this is for people who are overwhelmed and want to live with more ease. So if you've already got that, then, well, I don't know. Maybe I need to interview you. Yes, please let me know if you're a Jedi, and I would love to interview you on my podcast. I think that would be amazing. Anyway, so you wake up, notice as soon as you can how overwhelmed you are. Notice where your mind is. So we're going to just do that quickly now. So go back to the feeling your feet on the ground. So don't do this in the car, obviously, or if you're not in a position to do this, because this is a major taking your attention out of external environments. And if you need to be controlling external environments, you need to do that. It's your responsibility. So If you're in a safe space to do so, then I invite you to just go back to feeling your feet on the ground. Really notice your feet. Allow your belly to soften or not. Allow your shoulders to come away from your ears if they want to. And if they don't, just notice that. It's all okay. It's all just noticing. And then take your attention into your mind and see if you can do the same neutral noticing with your feet. So with your feet, you might just notice any physical sensations, if there's more weight in one foot than the other, or the feeling of socks or shoes or not, or a duvet. So with your mind, this is trickier, which is why we practice with the body. There's many reasons we do that. But anyway, so you're going to take your attention into your mind and just notice. And when you're observing the mind, it can be even harder to not get caught up in its stories because it's super distracting, right? It's like your mind is, we complain about email and phone notifications and, clickbait on the internet and Facebook. But seriously, your mind is like 1,000,000 times more distracting than that. And pretty much, I don't know, it could be pretty easy to stay in your head the whole time and miss your entire life. So just see if even for half a second you can observe your mind neutrally. Just notice what's going on in it. And then each time you get caught up, or not each time you get caught up, but each time you realise you've got caught up, just come back to just noticing. What's it up to now? What's that mind up to now? Do it playfully. Because if we do it too seriously, then we get back into that striving and trying and, oh my God, my mind's crazy and I can't stop it thinking. No, seriously, forget that. Don't try and stop your mind thinking. Oh my God, that's so hard. Why take the difficult route? It is amazingly effective to be able to just move your attention. Much more effective than trying to calm your mind, what is for me and loads of people. So if you want to go calm your mind, there are methods for that. I don't teach them. But try this first because it's easier. So notice what's going on. And one way of thinking about it is you could either label what's going on, like, there's this huge, overwhelming to-do list and it's going round and round in loops. Or there's a loop of doom about all the terrible things going on in the world. Or, I don't know, whatever's going on for you. And usually, more often than not, there's a lot of negative stuff. There's a lot of judgment. There's a lot of doom stuff. It's just a bit naggy, the mind. And that's okay. That's just what it does. It's just keeping you safe. So notice what it's doing. And then just accept that it's going to keep distracting you. So you might go on a little time travel to another point in your life, in the future or the past, and rehearse things over and over again. Or you might leave the room. So there's a lot of travelling in our mind because minds travel super fast. So if you just for a moment imagine the whole globe, you can travel around the whole globe in like a tiny part of a second. So minds are really fast. So don't try and catch them and hold them down. Just go for the observing. And then see if you can get super neutral about it and almost laugh at it. Not in a cruel way, in a, oh my God, I never realised what my mind was doing. No wonder I get overwhelmed a lot of the time because it's super distracting and it's not that happy. So in general, our minds don't go around in this blissful, oh, my life is amazing. I wake up in the morning in a comfortable bed. Oh, my bed feels so comfortable. I love it so much. But I have this amazing job that I'm just going to leap out of bed for. And my shower, I feel the hot water on my back and it's amazing. And then I eat my breakfast and I love every mouthful of my... We just don't do that. Because that's not what our minds do. Our minds don't tend to go, hurrah, my life is amazing. Our minds tend to go, wow, you haven't done that. You've forgotten to do that. And if you don't do that, this will happen. If you don't do that, this will happen. And this will happen. This and this will lead to. That's just what they do. Bless them. There's other things they do. But in general, that distracting loop tends to be like that. It's normal. You're human. Welcome to the human race. And the absolute best thing you can do is just notice that really neutrally. Drop the judgment. Just drop it. You're okay. As you are. You don't need to try or change or be different than you are. Just be with what is today. Be kind to yourself. So start your day whenever you realise, so ideally you'd practice it on waking. Just pull your attention back into your body. Observe what's going on in your mind. Notice that, and however you are on any given day is however you are, and that's okay. Now, if you want to take it a bit further, you can notice what's going on for you. So you can take a general overview. So my mind's really busy and there's a lot of anxiety, so I just need to be kind. Or my body hurts today, or I feel really tired, I didn't sleep very well, and I know that when I don't sleep very well, I tend to get more overwhelmed, I tend to get more upset more easily. So therefore, just take that awareness, not in a oh my God, I'm going to mess up my whole day because I didn't have enough sleep, but in a so today I need to take extra care of myself because I didn't sleep very well. And that's it. Just notice. Don't expect the worst. Just notice. Take that valuable information into your day, and that's it. Reset your day. And at any point during the day when you realise, oh, I forgot to do this morning, or yeah, I did that this morning, but then I forgot that valuable information and I need to redo it, you can just reset. Feel your feet on the ground. Allow your belly to soften. Allow your shoulders to come away from your ears if they want to. And if they don't, that's okay. Just notice. Notice how you feel. And respond to that if you can. And if you can't, that's okay. But still notice.